want all of them now.
With their pictures of Sylvia Berlusconi, family, friends.
Is this your new scooter?
Yes, yeah.
It's nice.
Yes. No, I got it.
This is the one you put in the luggy in part exchange.
That's right, yeah.
See, I do listen to you.
Yeah, no, it's basically it's like the one I've got.
Yeah.
And it's sort of quite substantial and it's sturdy for me to get on and off. Like it comes with armrests, but one day I'll take them off. But I did on the other one, but I don't. But they are handy, to be fair.
I can't do without I like with my two scooters. Well, that one there, I had to get the armrests.
Right.
So someone was just selling them. I think it was like £25 for the armrest for the Whisper. I think I got them for 15.
Yeah. So you've got the lifting bracket on it as well.
I have got the lifting bracket on it. I can't get the bloody thing in the car.
No, you show me it's the boot in. Oh, in this car you can't.
I can't get it in there. No, they. You know the place in Fletton. Is it Fletton? Wherever it is, it used to be
CEA Mobility.
That's it.
They do that.
Yeah, but to get it put into my car, into the Honda, it's going to cost over £2,000. And it was like, I can't afford that. And it was like, unless you have a Motability car, then you pay £150.
Yeah.
It's like, don't want a Motability car. I've got my own car that is suitable for my needs. I just need £2,000, over £2,000.
So are you eligible now?
I am eligible, but I've been trying to get hold of DVLA to register Honda as a disabled car, but they're not answering the phone.
I didn't know you could do that, to be honest.
Yeah, I can, but I rang up DWP and they said I'm eligible for half of my tax. I said I don't care about the tax. All I want is it registered as a disabled car. That's all I want. And they said, you haven't got a problem. You just got to ring DVLA. It's taken me now since last Wednesday, and I've been ringing 3-4 times a day, and it's still not going through. Hello.
Biscuit time.
I think it is.
No, I wasn't aware that you could have your vehicle classed as a...
Yeah, you can have it, because like...
Sorry.
What are you doing, you silly ass?
I don't care.
Come here then. Come here. Right. How did your boy do? He had another exam, didn't he?
No, they're going to put him in hopefully in July for his second assessment.
Oh, excuse me just a minute. Who did you want? Stephanie or myself? You don't mind? Stephanie's got 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Well, extraordinary features there. And Sophia, let me bring you back in because we can hear some of those what sounds like football chants, and of course he used to own AC Milan. I mean, this is a city so deeply associated with Berlusconi, isn't it?
Actually, you were mentioning those chants. What people were saying was there's only one president, Silvio Berlusconi, but in fairness, it did sound like a football chant. This is an incredible moment, and just reminded that this is it looks like a spectacle, but in fact this is a state funeral, and today is a national day of mourning, which is something unprecedented in Italy for a former
But my disability has gone right down. I know people like you're watching on YouTube and that, but she can still walk. I can't walk that far. In this heat, I struggle to get from here to my car. It's just there.
I've not, so I've been out yesterday, late yesterday evening, probably about 6:30. It's the first time I've been out of the house since Saturday. I just have to move around the rooms, which are the coolest.
Yeah. See, I've got my lungs hurt now. It's like I've got COPD. With this heat, I can barely breathe.
Yeah. Well, it's been so humid, hasn't it?
Yeah.
No air, that's the problem.
And people go, oh, I've got fibroids, the heat really helps. It doesn't with me. You see, my ankles and my feet are swollen.
Yeah, my feet have been swollen.
My hands are swollen. My knees are like 3 times the size they should be.
Well, I've been going around the house in bare feet. Fortunately, bar allowed, the rest of the house is all tiled.
Yeah.
Because we had that done when we moved in, and because we got dogs, and that does make a massive difference.
And we had laminated flooring, and we put it down 2006, something like that. And so it all needed coming up. And Michael's like going, well, with your health, we really need carpet. And I grant you, in the winter, the carpet is a godsend.
Yes, yeah.
But now, all I want to do is put my feet on cold.
Yeah.
But then I fell down the stairs this morning, and I was holding on, I wouldn't have anything in my hands. I've learnt that the hard way. But yeah, I fell down the stairs, I fell out of the door. I bruised, I cut all my arms. Michael's going, are you safe today? And he was like, just trying to make fun of it. He was like, yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. Sorry.
That's right.
But all in all, I think it's fair to say that when you met him, you didn't like him. Every Italian I spoke to today has said to me that an Italy without Silvio Berlusconi feels surreal, and that this truly does feel like the end of an era.
And Sophia, you were making the point about international leaders. In terms of Italian politics, domestic politics, those parties in opposition to him, were they there present?
No, that's okay. Do you want me to put you in
Everybody
tomorrow?
was present, people, from his coalition government, people from opposition parties, allies,
Okay, I'm sorry I couldn't help you.
politics, everybody was
Thank you,
there
bye-bye.
today. But interestingly, you mentioned politics. There are big questions being asked now about the future of the political party that Silvio Berlusconi.
No, the flooring does make such a difference, or can do.
Yes.
Without Silvio Berlusconi.
See, in the ideal world, would be better off with air conditioning in the house.
Oh yeah,
You know, that would be ideal. And then, like you say, if you need the warmth, you then want something like underfloor heating
yeah.
for your feet. That's it all comes at a cost, doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
That's the problem.
definitely.
You've got to basically have a house purpose built, haven't you? That's the trouble. I've got a bed downstairs in it, so if I've got a bad day, I just shouldn't get on the stairs. So I just go on the wheelchair and swing on the bed downstairs now in the old dining room it was.
So if I'm having a bad night, I just sleep on the sofa because I've got a recliner.
Yeah.
Away from you, away from
I think
these
last
pictures
night,
there in Milan.
I went up to bed. It took me an hour to get up the stairs, mind you. And that was the first time I've been in bed 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I've just been just too difficult to get up and down the stairs.
Mark this moment, pay their respects, and say goodbye to Silvio Berlusconi.
I think because I try so hard during the day, especially when I'm working.
Well, your body gets run down, it gets weaker.
And by the time I get home, I literally can't move.
Yeah.
I've sat in the car before and I've rang Michael and it's like, I can't drive. And he goes, just put your foot on the accelerator, and he's like, my leg is not working. And he's got a friend to drop him off down here, and then he's just driven me home.
Yeah. No, it's like a fatigue thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm always better earlier in the day than later in the day. And it's when I get tired, that's when I struggle. So even getting on a stair lift sometimes, it's that awkward. Just lifting my legs, getting on the stair lift, sliding myself even up a wheelchair onto it. It can be difficult.
I mean, I walk around here. For the last couple of weeks, I've barely done a whole haircut standing.
Yeah.
I've been sitting down. Even when the guy is taller than me, when I'm sitting down, I can't do it. My legs gave way this afternoon. And I fell into. That's why it's over there, because I fell into it. Because normally it's standing here.
No, you just got to sort of do it, chip away at it, haven't you, as opposed to like go full on really, I guess.
Yeah.
You need recovery time as much as the work time.
Michael keeps on saying, I used to take a week off, and I never take any time off, except for weekends.
Well, when I first was as I I'd sort of think, well, I'll go out and cut the lawn, and I'd cut the lawn in like 3 hits. You know, I'd sort of get the mower out and go around a couple of times, but the mower was used as like a walking frame.
Yeah.
And then I'd go in and I'd sort of lay down on a recliner, sort of set it, and have like 3/4 of an hour there, and then I could get up and go and do a bit more, as it were. But, you know, as it deteriorated, then that's just non-existent. It can't happen.
Well, I was at West Pinchbeck having my nails done yesterday with Mum, and literally I got home at 4:30. I made a coffee, I sat down and Michael woke me up when he came in at 6:45.
Yeah.
David, welcome here to the programme. We played a short
And he
clip of it. I'm
goes,
sure
"Do
you
you
listened
do
to
dinner?" And he's like, "No, I'll do it." And we only had faggots. But I couldn't even pick them up out of the freezer.
Yeah.
Literally, I couldn't grip anything last night. So he put them in the freezer. And no, he didn't. He put them in the oven. And now he's like, it comes outside. So when I'm trying to get something out of the oven, he's standing behind me and he's like, he's got oven gloves ready. I try and put the dogs out into the front room so that if I do drop it, it's not going to go straight on them. No. I mean, Monty's really funny because I've got my perching stool, so I sit on that and I'm chopping up like my salad and stuff like that. And Monty is sitting like in between the legs, looking up, and I just look down and it's like, you're eating lettuce, and like he's just wagging his tail. Like every time I drop something, he's like grabbing it. And then Max realises that he's missing out, so he barges through. It's like, no, if Mummy's giving you free food, I want it.
Yeah.
And then I give him some lettuce, and he just looks at me, spits it out, and walks away. Oh, Monty loves lettuce. Yeah. He's not too keen on beetroots, but yeah, he loves lettuce.
And yet you saw the narrative.
Max likes raw chips.
It was interesting because
raw
in
chips.
terms of the American networks, I think it was only Fox News that carried that.
Yeah, he likes raw chips. On carrots.
At our first lab, we used to give her carrots as like a tidbit because she liked them. And with labs, they can put weight on just looking at food, can't they? So, now we just give her carrots. And I remember one day we walked, I think it was out Castaway somewhere. We went across this field, and there'd been lots of horses in it. And she was farming the horses, but they were well in the distance. Yeah. And there was this orange on the ground. Yeah. So they really chucked like, I don't know, 3 or 4 barrel loads of carrots on the floor. She couldn't get in there quick enough.
The detail in that indictment was so extraordinary. Why is none of that?
It's funny with Sasha, my Rottie. Well, she was a Rottie Cross German Shepherd, and she was the most gentlest dog going. And I used to have all my veg, like the old veg racks that you used to pull out.
Oh, yeah.
I had to get rid of it. Because it was like, they'd go, Michael, what have you done with all the potatoes? potatoes, and then we'd look in her bed, and there'd be half-eaten potatoes in her bed. She'd like go and grab them, carrots, raw potatoes. At the time, we didn't know how toxic onions were, and I used to keep my onions there as well. Just because I didn't realise.
Yeah, well, quite a foods can be quite harming, can't they, for dogs?
I think she got something stuck, so we rushed her to the vet. I told them everything that she'd eaten. It's like, dogs can't eat onions. They can eat a little bit of chocolate, but not onions. So she had to have her food, her stomach carbs and all that. And
yeah, I'm trying to think what we used to give out dog, and we found out actually we shouldn't have done. Albeit, the grapes, that's right.
Yeah.
The grapes, then that's one of the worst things, isn't it?
Yeah, but I said to you, like, if I've got grapes, they actually nick the grapes.
Yeah.
And it was like, as long as, like, if you have a punnet of grapes, maybe one or two won't hurt them, but not a whole pound.
Well, no, that's right.
It's like with chocolate, because like Harlequin, like the first week I got her, she ate like 3 whole Easter eggs, and like the big ones like this. She ate them, and I rang the vet, and they said, look, you can either come up and we make her sick, or you give her salted butter. And I went, what, just salted butter? And it was like, no, get half like margarine, and weigh it out to like 10 or 15 grams, and then add 10 or 15 grams of salt. Put it all together and eat it. They'll eat it because of the marge, but then the salt will make her sick. Yeah, so I done that, and I rang the vets back. It was like, she's not being sick. And they said, well, what is she doing? She's just being lethargic. I went, no, she's manic. She's running around. And it said, what, in pain? No, she's wagging it out. It was like she's been on, like she's had too many colourings. But no, she just drank loads. I took her to the vet. They gave her injections to make her vomit. She did vomit. Yeah, she's one of them dogs who...
she's got a cast iron stomach.
She has, yeah, she looks at anything and everything and
some of us
can eat
a lot of rain over the last few days. Today is a somewhat calmer affair. In fact, for the majority of
she's got her renewal next month as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because then she'll be officially, it'll be her first renewal. Because she qualified last year. But then, yeah.
It's every year,
Every year. She's done, I've done a video on YouTube of her when she alerted me when my sugar level was really low. She woke me up, I was on the sofa, and it was 3.6, so she woke me up. And then it went the opposite way, it ended up being 9.1, and both of them were on me.
Yeah.